Hi everyone, it's me Gaming Do, and it's time for another update video. An update for November 19th, 2023. Today we have four main things to talk about, persisting to the channel. This is only four things, but these are four pretty big things that are going to be happening throughout the rest of this year. I'm even going to give you a few teases of some content that's coming out next year in 2024. So I hope you guys are looking forward to this. Let's start with the first part of the update, which is going to be about Willow and Luna content. Okay, so you may be wondering, what's going to be going on with Willow and Luna content? Well, first, I got to say the next episode, which is going to be episode 26, is going to officially be a Thanksgiving special. It's going to be about 20 to 25 minutes. And it's going to be about the corgis trying to get Andrew or my Thanksgiving food and stuff like that. It's going to be really funny. I said I was going to release it the day before Thanksgiving, but I feel like it's better to release it actually on Thanksgiving, so that's when it's coming out. It may be a little bit later, and if it does somehow upload on the 24th, just note that Thanksgiving is a pretty busy day, so yeah, but it's going to be called A Corgi Thanksgiving. Pretty simple title, but I think it's a good title. Episode 27 is going to be How to Train Your Ellie, which is going to be about Willow and Luna training Ellie to basically be less rambunctious. It's going to be a really funny episode. I have some really funny gags planned for it. And that will be coming out, I think, the week after, so the last week of November. And then in December, we are going to be getting Christmas Corgi Choir, which is going to be episode 28, which will be a 15-minute Christmas episode with the corgis and Ellie singing, and Andrew too, singing 5 Christmas songs, basically. Think about Mr. Henke's Christmas classics from the season 3 episode of South Park. Basically, it's going to kind of be that, but less vulgar and more family friendly. And that will be out probably a week or two before Christmas. And then episode 29, which is going to be the season finale for season 3, will be See Willow Run, which is going to be an episode about Willow running away and Andrew, Ellie, and Luna trying to find her, and they go on an adventure to find her and stuff like that. It's going to be the first 44-minute special, and it's going to be the longest special of the series yet. So get excited for that. That is coming out the day after Christmas, December 26th. So look forward to that. And that is it for Willow and Luna Season 3 and Willow and Luna content for 2023 after that. What's going to be happening in 2024? 2 things I can say for sure. Season 4 and the redo of the Willow and Luna movie. Season 4 will probably start first, and the redo will be in Season 4. Probably maybe the 3rd or 4th episode, as I plan to have the redo done around the end of January or the beginning of February. And that's going to be coming out, and I'm not going to tease the plot until December, because I want to leave it a surprise for a little bit longer, but I finally came up with the plot. It's going to be drastically different from the first cut of the movie. They're pretty much 2 completely different movies. I feel like this is a little more of a big movie, big theatrical movie, rather than the first one, which I think was just basically a special. Only thing I'll tease is that it's not about the corgi's trying to save somebody. Like, it wasn't the last cut. So that's that. My only real update for the movie is that it's going to be coming out in the first quarter of 2024 for sure, but most likely late January, early February. And it's going to have a drastically different plot. And season 4 will be coming out January 2024, no matter what. So, yeah, let's get on to the second part of this update, which is going to be about my next ranking. Yes, that's right, guys. Our next animation studio ranking is going to be me ranking all of the DreamWorks films. At least all the animated DreamWorks films. That doesn't count films like Saving Private Ryan or other like live action DreamWorks films and stuff like that. This is only the animated ones that we all know and love. This ranking is going to be coming out at the end of the month, around November 29th. It's going to be ranking every single DreamWorks animation film from Ants to Trolls Band Together. And yeah, I do have some thoughts on Trolls Band Together. They're not necessarily good though. But you'll have to wait for the ranking November 29th. And it's going to be probably a little bit longer than the Pixar ranking because there's more films to rank. It's probably going to be over an hour long, so stay tuned for a longer video, but it'll be a lot of fun, I promise. You're going to get all my opinions on all the DreamWorks films, from Ants to the new Trolls movie. I don't like that film very much, but you'll see it later. Anyways, the DreamWorks ranking is coming out on November 29th, and I don't have too much more to say about it, so just get ready for a DreamWorks ranking. But the third thing I want to talk about is about my new plush series I'm starting at the end of the year. It will be uploaded, the first episode will be uploaded on December 29th. And let me just give you a tease of it. So first things first, this will not be the logo, because this is somebody else's logo and stuff like that, so I'm not going to steal from them. I'm just putting it here to show you what exactly this is going to be all about. I may even change the name to Stuff States, to like State Family or something. I don't know. I may even change the name, but it's going to be about the Stuff States plushes basically being together in families depending on their region. So the Mid-Atlantic family is one, New England family is another, the Southeast family is another, stuff like that. And there will be all sorts of random adventures between them. The first episode I know is going to be basically about New York and Massachusetts having a debate on which region is better, the Mid-Atlantic or New England. And then the other states of both regions are going to be spectating. Yeah, so that series will be coming on December 29th. The only thing is, I don't know if we're going to be able to get the Connecticut plush. I've been looking everywhere for that, but it's one of the most sold out plushes on both sites, Etsy and the Stuff States store itself. So that might be pretty hard to find, but I think we'll be able to get the rest of the Northeast. And yeah, you'll be seeing this series at the end of the year, and I hope you guys are excited. I'm going to try to put all my geography knowledge into this a little bit. I would say in terms of the tone, is it going to be light and fun with occasional adult jokes like Willow and Luna, or is it going to be very crass and very adult-oriented like GD Plush? I'd say it'd be somewhere in the middle.
I'd say it's not going to have an F-bomb every episode, but maybe every once in a while? I don't know. May not even be that. It may just be more tamer language and stuff like that. I'd say it's going to land somewhere in between GD Plush and Willow and Luna in tone. It's going to be a little more crass than Willow and Luna, but less so than GD Plush. So I hope you guys are excited that a third series is finally coming to the channel. It will be premiering on December 29th. I hope you guys are excited. But I also hope you guys are excited for 2024 on this channel, because I have a few hints to drop for what's going to be happening on the channel next year. Stay tuned.
Alright, so the last thing for this update I'd like to talk about is upcoming content in 2024. Which I don't have too many things to tease, but I do have a few things. Starting with what I already talked about in the video, it's going to be the redo of the Willow and Luna movie. That's probably going to be the first big project that's coming out in 2024. The movie's probably going to be about an hour and a half long, and it's going to be... I'm not even going to drop the hint on what it's going to be about right now. All I'll say is it's aiming for a January or February release. And it's going to be pretty epic. Hope you guys are looking forward to it. The second drop for 2024 is going to be GD Plus the movie, Part 5. Yes, unfortunately it is delayed to the end of the year. Or not to the... Unfortunately, it is delayed to next year. Mainly because this is the GD Plus film I want to just be the biggest, most epic, the best one yet. So I'm taking a lot of time. I have actually been working on the film a lot, in concept and stuff like that. But it is taking me months to come up with a great concept and stuff like that. The plot is changed a little bit. I'm not really going to be doing too much with the Bowser storyline anymore. But Garth will be one of the major points of the film. It's going to be going into his story a little more than Part 4. And the film's going to be probably the most serious GD Plus project to date. It will be having hints at the future of the franchise. My aim is for this film to come out before the end of the first half of 2024. I think we're immediately going to get started filming it after the redo of the Willow and Luna movie, so we're probably going to get to filming around early February would be my guess. And my aim is maybe this is not even close to a definitive release date, but when you could possibly expect it now is probably after Easter. So probably sometime in April 2024. And it's going to be epic. I promise you guys that. It's going to be an epic film. It's going to be... I don't know if it's going to be longer than Part 4. It might be. But it might be a little bit shorter. But the point is, it's going to have an epic storyline and stuff like that. I don't think we're going to get too much more news about it in 2023. I think this might just be about the end of news for the movie for the year, because we're going to be mainly focusing on what's now the Willow and Luna movie, which we're going to be working very hard on. So there's probably not going to be too many more updates for GD Plus the movie Part 5 for the rest of the year. And the last thing I want to talk about is my comic that I've been teasing called Jersey Girl. This will be a comic uploaded to DeviantArt. It's pretty much the sole reason why I'm even keeping my account open. But I introduced you the cast of my comic on DeviantArt. It's going to be about a family with the main character being a teenage girl named Sadie who goes through adventures throughout Jersey City and has dreams to go across the Hudson River to New York City, basically. It's going to be a fun comic. It's going to have a lot of funny moments, and it's been something I've wanted to do my entire life, pretty much. Something with animation or comics or stuff like that. So, I'm finally putting that dream to fruition. I'm even aiming to try to get a few things for Christmas to help with this. Mainly some rigs to inspire me to draw rigs. They're going to be like physical wooden rigs of male and female drawings, basically. And the comic's first issue should probably be out within the first half of the year. It may be the second half, but the aim is to get it out in 2024. From then, you'll probably get a comic about once a month, since it does take a little more time than like a video and stuff like that. It'll probably be a monthly thing. And yeah, so that comic will be starting in 2024. I do plan to make an animated series based off of it in either 2025 or 2026. That is a long ways off. While the comic, I don't think is too long of a wait. It's probably maybe 4 or 5 months we'll see the first comic. So you don't have to wait too much longer for the comic, but the animated series is very far out. Probably another 2 years or more before you see it. And that's really about it for my teases for 2024. The only other thing I'll say is, just like last year, on the final day of the year, December 31st, we are going to be doing another year in review and what to expect for next year. That will give you more details on stuff coming in 2024. I just wanted to give you a little bit of a tease for 2024 content today. The year in review is going to be pretty much the exact same thing as last year, where I talk about what I thought of the whole year of 2023 and stuff like that. It's going to be a little bit shorter than last year's, probably. And that's about it for today's update video. Hope you guys are looking forward to future content on my channel. For the rest of this week, the only other video I have to release is just a random GeoGuessr video. Not in any particular series, it's just the next part to GeoGuessr where I did random rounds. That'll either be out tonight, tomorrow, or maybe even Tuesday. And yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and that's about it. Gaming Jew here. See you later. Bye.